Hello everyone, we are here today with the 79 Cushman. I actually do have to specify now to reveal a special project that I could not get out of my brain as soon as I got my 65 Cushman over there. This 79 Cushman is going to be the Red Rocket 440 powered Cushman with this 440 right here. Going to be a lot of work. It's going to challenge my skills. It's doing stuff that I have never done before, but I have no doubt in my mind that I will be able to do it. So let's take a first look at this thing and initial ideas on how I can build this thing. All right, well, here is the 1979 Cushman Holster with a 22 horsepower OMC motor, 3-speed manual. Eventually will be 440 auto. But let's take a look at it. These fabric doors are kind of tattered and kind of falling apart. It kind of looks like something homemade. This is not the original seat, but here is the motor. It's a 22 horsepower. It is not locked up, but the spark plugs are out, and it does have the timing components, so that's good because I actually need them over in that one. Either that or I can just get new. If it's just the points that are missing, I can transfer those over. But initial plans on this thing is to shorten the bed. My idea is to have it just big enough to fit the battery, the gas tank, and a little cooler, so the battery and gas tank will still be in the back, just shortened up a little bit. I'm not going to need this whole area right here, so this whole section right here can come out, or I can use it as part of my bench, because I could actually close it off and use under the seat for storage or for space for a building room on the inside. But initial plan is 8 3/4, probably 355, 373 gear rear end sure grip. I've already got the chunk in. I've already got the sure grip chunk and housing. I just need to de-rust the housing and get the gear set and build it and all that. But the only thing I could think of that would have this 8 3/4 rear end, the tires probably going to be sticking out probably about right here on both sides, and is a 4-link. That is about the best, most compact method I could think of to attach the rear end without having to worry about a leaf spring. So that'll take care of the back end. I'll just suck in the back, install the 4-link. Probably going to need some of the area up under here. Probably going to need some of the area, some of the real estate right here to actually connect everything, adding in extra bracing and all that. And for the motor itself is actually going to be in the front. So my plan on the front is to take this off, because this detaches from the front. Take this off, move it forward, have the motor sitting right here, transmission right here in the center. I'm probably gonna have to make a little transmission tunnel, and then just go into the rear end. And I have some old pieces. Let me get over here and look at them. I could probably make a grill out of this old Winnebago grill right here. I've got several pieces of it. So, and as far as the front suspension goes, going with a Mustang 2 front end. That's about the best way I could think of to support the weight and the torture that I'm eventually going to be putting on this thing with having this 440 in here. And definitely gonna have to put a wheelie bar on this thing because who am I kidding? This is a 440. It's gonna be a 440 powered Cushman. Even in basic stock form, I'm gonna have to have a wheelie bar, especially after it gets a dual quad tunnel ram down the road. And for the steering column, I was thinking everything I could to keep this in the center, but this cab is actually really wide. So what I could do is move the steering column to the left, and it'll put the column in better position to attach to the front end, and it'll free up space so I can have a passenger in here. I'll just have to move the pedals around a little bit. I think this is the clutch. I think that's the brake, because the master cylinder is actually on the floor, which is really good. It's really, really good. I just need to relocate this to the left a little bit. So when it gets done, the steering column should be over here, probably sitting about right here probably. I'm gonna take these fabric doors off and make my own, because make my own solid doors, because 2 riders in there, people, you're gonna want to rest your arm probably about yay high probably. But yes, this is the future Red Rocket 440 powered Cushman. And it's Red Rocket because when I was first seeing pictures of this thing, I could swear up and down it was red. Maybe like a faded red, but red. But seeing it in person, it is actually orange. So I like the Red Rocket name. I've even come up with the first draft of a logo for it. I'm actually gonna put that on the thumbnail of this video, and that might change depending on how things go. But there it is. There is the future Red Rocket 440 powered Cushman. Now this is going to take me a while to build. I'm hoping to have it ready for the 2024 No Name Nationals, and hopefully have this entered in the burnout competition for the 2024 No Name Nationals, which would be really awesome. But yeah, it's going to challenge me in a lot of ways, which is going to be a good thing. So I cannot wait to get started on this thing. First step is going to be disassembly. I'm going to be taking everything on the bed area that I can off, taking the motor and transmission assembly out because obviously don't need it. Just going to be holding it for spare parts for the 73 right here, because it does actually have the same motor, different transmission, but same motor. So gonna have a lot of extra parts for this thing to sell, and a lot of extra parts that I'm gonna be saving for that thing. But y'all definitely stay tuned for videos on this thing. A lot of it right now is going to be cutting out stuff, taking out stuff I don't need. I'm going to try to keep the rear end in it as long as I can, so I can still move it around easy, so I can mow underneath it and all that. But yeah, there it is. The Red Rocket 440 powered Cushman. Almost forgot to mention that when I get done with all my modifying, or most of my modifying, at least when it comes to the body, it will be getting a coat of red paint. It's probably just going to be a cheap red paint. Honestly, I thought about doing one of the Chrysler reds, but as long as it's red, so I can call it the Red Rocket, that's good. So probably going to be, I think Tractor Supply may have some red paint, so probably going to be some Tractor Supply red. I can already see it. The 440 in front. Passenger right there. Gonna be tight. I can already see it. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.